Hello and welcome back. Today we've got another £500 worth of £2 coins we're going to have a hunt through, looking for the commemorative ones. The ones are more than face value, but ideally we want... Is it just the one now, is it? Just the one that we are missing. Commonwealth Games Wales. Holy Toledo, we're getting very close. We had a cracker of a pull recently on the £2 coins. Commonwealth Games Northern Ireland, the rarest £2 coins. We've had that twice, and Wales, none. Have we had it 3 times now in the book? I can't remember. But without further ado, let's get into this bag. So then, apologies if I sound a bit funny. As of recording this, I am battling a bit of a cold, but all will be fine, I'm sure. So what are we looking for? Well, that's technologies. We don't want technologies. That's just the different design on the coins. But anything else is an interesting one. I can see something coming up. We've got rugby there. It's a common one we see quite often, but it is nice to get a variety of coins. Nothing else in that first bag. Well, I've bought my first £5 coin, which you will have seen a few weeks ago. George III. And the response to that video was pretty positive as well. You guys seem to like that. So, oh, Trinity House. One of my favourite designs, but a very common one. But I think I might have been bitten by the £5 bug now. By that I mean, when the new ones come out, I don't think I'm going to be able to stop myself. Because I knew the Queen one was coming out. So I thought, let's have a look at this. Let's have a go. The £5 coin. Low mintage as well in the silver presentation packs. We've got the VE Day Anniversary, St Paul's. We've got counters tracking this one. Guy Fawkes, Charles Dickens, which are the 3 common ones we find. But also Commonwealth Games as well, just to see how many we find in the duration of filling the bag, which isn't an awful lot to be fair, considering the amount of time we've done that. There is Guy Fawkes. We'll add that one to the counter as well. Obviously, needless to say, around the room it says remember, remember, but sometimes it looks like it says per member. Although technically a variant, technically an error, it's very, very common to find. It's very common to find any sort of error on the edge and description of a £2 coin. It's just the way that they're made is not perfect, so don't be fooled into thinking it's worth an absolute fortune just because the edge lettering is one way round or the other way round, or missing a bit of a letter or looking like a little bit of a letter. It's very common. But no, I can't wait for the Queen coin to come out. It might even be coming out soon as well. Ooh. Ooh. World War I Centenary, that's the Navy one. Very nice. There is one there is an error. A little bit of extra metal on the flag, the full flag and partial flag. I've had quite a few of the partial flags, and I think I've had 2 full flag errors in all the time that I've been hunting through them. But a very, very desirable coin, one that I'm more than happy to find by the bucket load. I've still not found my comedies treasure trove though. Lots of the coin tubers up, well, the further north the coin tubers are, the more comedies they seem to be finding. Maybe some of them will make their way down south in due course. So because that is a coin I have not found many of. But it looks like a whole bunch more were circulated, or made it through the cash centres, whatever. And with them now being circulated, it would seem that any backlog of new £2 coins might now be out there. So could that mean this year will be the first year since 2016 we'll get a new £2 coin in circulation? Well, if any year is going to be a good chance of it, this year is the year. But the way that what we've been told in the past is that there just isn't the demand for £2 coins, which does surprise me, to be fair. Because with the likes of inflation, prices rising, you would think a high denomination coin would become more popular. Unlike the pennies and 2 pennies, which are at risk with considerations for them being withdrawn from circulation. Thankfully not, because I need those pennies to get my world record. I need a couple more years to get to my world record target. Ooh dear, that's a bit of a grubby one, isn't it? But no, £5 coin. I was very, very impressed with it. I really liked it, and now it feels like I'm going to be chasing more and more of them. Oh, we're not finding much, are we? This could be going a lot better. Another thing to say: the Royal Mint trip definitely happening in March. If I haven't announced dates by the time this video goes out, they will be out very shortly. There's just a couple more people, contributors, are trying to get arranged before we release the dates to everyone. But you'll get plenty of prior knowledge, at least a month. That's shiny, wasn't it? Wowee. Oh dear. We've had one good find so far. A couple more would be nice, especially that Commonwealth Games Wales. Holy Toledo, would that be a good find? Because it means we can start a new book. It's been so long. It's been so long since I started a new book. But I'm sure it'll happen soon. Any day now. People have been guessing by what episode I'll find the Commonwealth Games Wales. How spooky would be if someone's dead on as well. Rugby again there. Put that with the other rugby. No, I'm not sure whether any of the commemorative designs that have been released. Oh, look. Florence Nightingale, my favourite circulating £2 coin design. You can't beat Frankenstein, but sadly that one wasn't put into circulation. But no, the ones that went into the annual sets, whether any of them would be circulated, is a whole nother question. Although it would be good if they were though, because there are some cracking designs. And if you haven't seen the video on that, you can head on over and watch that video as well. We've got the VE Day anniversary again. Get that one on the counter as well. But I'm excited to go to the Mint to see all the coin tubers that are going, all the viewers that are coming along to say hi. Because it's always great fun going down there. Ooh, we've got the London Underground train there. That's a nice one, over face value. We don't find it too often. That and the roundel. Awesome stuff. Apologies, there's some cuts in the video. I have a bit of a coughing fit. I'm sure you guys don't want to hear that, so I will cut them out. We've got another Guy Fawkes there, which we'll add to the counter again. But no, the rugby again, bit of a grubbier one. You can expect that for a coin of that age. And we've got the abolition of the slave trade, so you can see it's got a textured finish on the inner part. There is a variant with a smooth finish, which is only put into the collector's set, so if someone's busted it out, paid it into the bank, bought something with it, chance you could find it in your hunts. That'd be good, wouldn't it? I've never found an NIFC £2 coin yet. We've got Brunel's portrait there, another common one that we find a lot of. I've had much more luck finding NIFC 50p than £2 coins. It does make me wonder why that is. Why people are more likely to have broken out a 50p and paid that for circulation. Because surely it would come from the same set as the £2 coin, wouldn't it? Although maybe it's just the less £2 coins are NIFC years, potentially. I don't know. Something that could do with some looking into. Ooh, there we go. We have found a Magna Carta. Another lovely one. And one that's prone to having some cud errors. The cud errors are where they've got little extra blobs of metal where they shouldn't be. But that looks alright to me. Lovely stuff. Another one I'm always chuffed to see. We've got 3 more bags to go. Who knows, we've been safe for the last bag before. We've had incredible luck on the last bags in the past. But today could be one of those days. Another abolition of the slave trade there. Again, common design. One of these days we'll find that NFC design. Oh, we've got a couple there. Charles Dickens first. He can go on the counter. Found a fair few of the Charles Dickens. And the wireless transmissions. Another common one we see quite often. The other thing we're waiting to hear is whether there'll be any Alphabet 10Ps for 2020. Now I think that'd be awesome, and I don't see why they wouldn't do it. It's a very, very popular design, very popular hunt to have. Let's have another year's worth of them circulated. Bumps up the chance of finding them, which is cool. But we're on to the last bag. So for those of you who watch this far into the video, you might be interested to know that I've got a Discord server. You can come and join. Discord's like a big chat platform. We've got different channels covering different types of coins, and there's a trading section there once you meet the criteria to do trading as well. So if you're after some coins, you've got loads of duplicates you want to swap for ones you don't have, it's a great place to come over and see if you can make some trades. Alternatively, you can contact me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. You do have to be over 13 to be on Discord. I'm not sure what it is on the other social media platforms. I imagine it'd be similar sort of age restrictions on both of them. And I've got the PO box you can write into as well. Everything that comes to the PO box makes it into a PO box video eventually. But Star Pull, Magna Carta's nice, Underground Train's nice, but I think Navy Centenary just about takes it. It's one that to be fair, I get quite lucky finding these Navy Centenaries. I got my own little sort of flotilla building of these coins, which is very, very nice. But there we go. Lovely stuff. It's so weird not hunting for the comedies as well. Now that we've found comedies, unbelievable, right? Well, as ever, all that leaves me to do now is thank you so much for watching. I hope that you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time for more coins. Bye.